Hi Scorpio, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Scorpio, this is your love reading for the upcoming 2 weeks, starting today on the 28th of 11th till the 10th of December. No, actually it's the 11th of December, I'm sorry. And yeah, we've just come up from Scorpio season. I think that's a good thing for you guys. And we're moving into Sagittarius season. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, take responsibility for your, I always say this, but truly, take responsibility for your own energy, no matter what's going on. Like planet-wise, numerology-wise, people-wise, do what you can do to keep your alignment. And yeah, you'll be a whole lot better off. Having that said, it's easier, of course, when the energy is on your side. We've moved out from the very up and down, very deep going Scorpio season and into Sagittarius, which is more like calm waters. It's more, you moved out from water and into fire. It's more like a longevity thing rather than maybe just in and out of relationships. It's in and out of thinking I'm gonna do this and then it turned out to be that. It's just all like up in the air really. And now it's like longevity, it's long-term thinking, it's growth, it's reaping what you've sowed, that sort of thing. And so we are in a heck of a better energy. That's just how it is. Of course, now, like we've had a new moon, so it's all new energy. We have Jupiter and Venus come into play. It's like towards the end of the year, so it's a lot of anticipation for 2020. So it's all yummy stuff. You can still mess it up. You can still have conflict on this side as well. I don't want to bring anybody down with saying that, but as much as you can have conflict when it's bliss, you can still have bliss when it's conflict. Like Mercury is retrograde. So what? Take care of your energy and do what you can do. But it's always nice to have a friend that sort of pulls you along, pushes you to go do what you want to do, inspires you, is your friend that says, let's not gossip about that anymore. Let's just talk about what feels good to us, that sort of thing. So let's see specifically, Scorpio, what's going on for you for the upcoming 2 weeks for your love. Wow. Somebody's meeting somebody, whether you're in a committed relationship or if you're single. I'm leaning towards a single story. It's time for a celebration. It's time to, so that is just my indication that you're meeting somebody. You're letting your hair down. You're having a party. And if this is preparing you, if this is you sort of going, if you've been single for a while and you go, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to have fun on my own. I'm going to not sit around here and wait and mope about the fact that I'm not in a relationship. I'm just going to go out and have fun. And I think that's the best thing you can do right now, Scorpio, because that in itself will attract the relationship that you seek. Okay? If you're in a committed relationship, I feel like we've found a new place. We found like it's a coming back together thing. Something happened that deserves celebration. It deserves it's just happy days again. It's just if Scorpio maybe took a toll on you, maybe you drifted a bit apart, maybe you have had some differences in whatever that was. Is a general reading, so take whatever like has gone on in your relationship. I just feel like that is it's a done deal, and you're coming back together feeling really good about the whole relationship. So moving on for singles here, you're really thinking about a person, and it's like out with the old and in with the new. It really is out with the old and in with the new. And I'm connecting with the single people who don't even, I think, yeah, it's coming back. I think it was something about, because here I am drawn to say, you are thinking so much about a potential relationship that you want, like just how it would feel like, what you guys would do, dreams you have, maybe starting a family, things like that. Just thinking about it. So I feel like that has shifted. You're really putting, because now when this card comes out, I don't know, Scorpio, maybe you even had this very card, because there was something I want to remember now about you not being maybe with a person, not being in a committed relationship whatsoever, but having somebody in the back of your mind that you try to make it work with. And I think that the suggestion was to let it go, to have your true partner, like your true connection, come in. And it feels really like, Scorpio, you've done that. You've done your homework. You really have shifted. And now you're thinking, it's not so much that we're out with the old in the terms of people. It's out with the old of those thoughts. It's like you really have let go of somebody in your thoughts and sort of put that to an end and had closure around that. And now we're thinking ahead instead. We're thinking about, oh, how yummy it would be when your right person is there, how much stuff you will do together. It's just a really beautiful energy here, I feel. And that is, again, putting yourself in a position, energy-wise, vibrationally-wise, for you to attract that person. So it's just really awesome. And then committed relationships, again, it feels like you're remembering the good stuff. Like it's almost like you're newly in love again. Like you've ignited the passion, like you ignited, I hope that's the right word, like you sparked something new again between you guys. And it almost like it makes you remember how it was when you first met. It's like you're almost back there, and it's a beautiful feeling. There's nothing bad with remembering things that was in the past, as long as they feel really good. And to me, this looks really good. So for Scorpio being in a committed relationship, you're in a really good place right now, really remembering good things. And then comes gratitude. So for the single Scorpio, just keep doing what you're doing right now. There's something with the water. It's something about feeling appreciative of, I want to say of the sun, because you're holding the sun in your hands here, but like feeling appreciative of just, this sounds maybe so silly, but like, and what does that have to do with your upcoming love relationship? But just feel grateful that you have a roof over your head, that the sun is coming out every day, that in Scorpio being a water sign, it's like just having that water around you, just being in nature around water, just look at the water, sit by the water, have showers, just be really grateful for those very basic core things. Also will put you in a situation vibrationally which will attract this person into you, I feel. And so it might feel like, what does the water has to do with my loved one? It has everything to do with your loved one, because the minute you put yourself in that energy where it just feels good, you just feel at ease, you feel like you really are in love with the ocean, or in love with the fact that the sun comes out every day. The universe doesn't go, nah, she or he is only in love with the water. We're not sending a person that they can be in love with physically, in that sense. It's the same. It's like, if you reach a place where you feel really calm, you're going to attract things that makes you continue to feel that way. And so if you feel appreciative, if you feel gratitude, if you feel love, for really anything, that in itself is something that will make you attract what you truly want. And here we're getting the peacock feathers from your head. And it doesn't matter if it's a woman here, it can also be for a man, of course. And the peacock feathers talks about the soulmate connection. So there truly is a soulmate connection coming in. Just give yourself a tiny bit more time. For you committed guys, this is just purely holding this gorgeous relationship in the palm of your hand, just feeling really grateful for what you have. Like, for the committed, I feel like just have the feeling like, I'm already home. I'm already where I'm supposed to be. And it's okay if we fight every once in a while. It's like, it just makes us understand what we truly want even more so. To have that like thing coming up and not make too much out of it, but rather just use it as fuel to know exactly what you want, and then meet up again a bit later, in the newfound place, which really helps your relationship to grow and just evolve, really, rather than just being the same and same and same and same and have no differences, no other opinions about anything towards each other. That energy in itself sort of dies out. That's why questions asked brings more answers. That's why we have evolution. With every question asked, there's evolution. And so if it's just same old in a relationship, that's going to die out pretty soon. It becomes very stale and very boring. Doesn't mean that you have to have conflict. It just means you can have differences. You can have different opinions about things. You can have, but this feels like you maybe had a bit of a fallout even, and you're coming back together and just remembering, oh my God, I'm so home here. I'm so in love here. I'm just so nurtured here. It just feels really, really good. That's beautiful. So what else for Scorpio for the upcoming 2 weeks, please? For some of you guys, you might literally maybe have animals around you. Thinking about animals, thinking about getting animals. I see dogs here. Rabbits. I don't know. Do you want rabbits? This also just shows that you're in a really, really good place. When kids and animals wants to be around you, when they show up in the energy around you, means that you have really good energy. So this feels for the single. It feels actually like you got one card each. It's funny. So for the single Scorpio, I feel like you just sit like. This is purely. This is not so much like when this card comes out is to get more information, and it's almost like about studying, like getting like it's knowledge and about studying, and. I feel like it's so interesting because all throughout the reading has been sort of like do other things than think about your loved one, or do other things than like your normal day-to-day life right now, and looking at it from a very loving, grateful place is the thing that will actually attract your partner. And so it's like this is just telling you to just go about your day as normal as you can, feeling excited about your day and excited about what you're gonna do, and keep thinking about like how it's gonna be when it's you two together, like just walking outside in nature, holding hands, maybe starting I don't know if you see this because it's so small. There's a little animal in between there again. Starting like a family, going on different ventures. It's all about, there's a huge butterfly, which stands for a lot of transformation for you guys as well. And just different like scenarios of what you guys will do in the future. So go about your day in like a normal manner, if that makes sense. And then just think of your person in the most loving way as you can, or just think of anything else that puts you in the same place, really, and that in itself will attract your person. And for you committed Scorpios, you're just gorgeous. You're just in this newfound peaceful place. It's my Dove card, and it's this take a leap of faith. I don't feel like so many of you guys need a leap of faith. It's the Dove of hope, though. So maybe it's just the fact that I'm gonna give it one more try, or I feel hopeful again. It's not so much that I'm gonna get you a second chance, or let's prove yourself and see if this works. It really feels like it's a loving newfound place where it just feels gorgeous, and that you're hopeful again. It's like for a minute there you thought, maybe what is going on, like maybe I don't want to even be with this person anymore, and now you found your way like back to them, and you just feel really hopeful, and it feels really peaceful, and it feels really just yummy. It's gorgeous. Okay, can we have something closing off for the Scorpio? I think this is the actual very card that you had in the last reading. I don't know if it was the last love reading or if it was about relationships coming up from your like messages from the universe. But this was the letting go card that I was talking about, and how you just really have let it go now. So you, whether you're in a committed relationship or if you're single, you have done such a good job. Here's the butterflies talking about transformation again, and it's something that you needed to let go of, and you have. So in your committed relationship, you've let go of whatever didn't serve you, or you let go of whatever cost, whatever put some friction between you guys. And now it's like a newfound place. You're coming back together. You're so excited. You're pointing everywhere, saying like, look at what we did. Look how much transformation has happened in this short time. And then for single Scorpios, I just feel, oh my God, you're just really letting go of things that doesn't serve you anymore, and truly focused on your future. I want to say, like, what the future holds and what the future brings. And it looks darn good. It's just a lot of freedom, a lot of transformation. For some reason, I want to talk about crystals and how crystals might play a part in your, like, moving forward in your day-to-day life. How crystals may be playing a role in just helping you to heighten that energy, so that you can come into a really, really yummy place where you attract this person. And so just give it some time. It started out feeling like you actually met them. So if it's not like the upcoming 2 weeks, you are really, really close to this. So try not to put so much emphasis on time, but rather organizing yourself. Be grateful for the love that you already have, like, in your life, even though it's just for the ocean, or maybe you have a dog, even for your dog. Like, just look at the love that you have and just stay in that day-to-day life, and your person is soon here. And for you committed guys, I just adore you. You just it's a very mature, you're a very mature couple coming together. It's sort of really talking things through, really being really wanting to work things out. So yeah, it's beautiful. I hope it resonates with some of you guys and uplifts you. And if it resonates with you, I'll have an extended in the description box, and let's see what comes out there. You'll feel a pull if you want to go listen to it or not. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. I am like 25 people away from 1,000. I'm so close to 1,000 people now, which makes my channel sort of have a life on its own. It starts to get recommended everywhere. Up until now, it has not. It's sort of like it doesn't exist. And so I'm so grateful for you guys who are already here, who already have subscribed. But if you like the channel, you maybe keep coming back, maybe you can subscribe on your way out. Thank you so much. Happy 2 weeks of love, and then I hope to see you back for the general reading. And take care, you guys. Bye.